This is a halftime triplet groove with a syncopated hi-hat. All right, so this, like I said, is the halftime triplet groove with a syncopated hi-hat. And you'll notice with the hi-hat, what I'm doing is I'm actually playing it kind of over the bar, right? So I'm playing triplets, 1 T-ta, 2 T-ta, 3 T-ta, 4 T-ta, but this is happening on the upbeats. 1 T-ta, 2 T-ta, 3 T-ta, 4 T-ta. While I'm playing, I'm gonna break this thing down for you. This groove is used in R&B, soul, blues, gospel. It's a little bit more animated than your standard halftime triplet groove, which I also have a video for. But in this one, this is kind of like a little bit more elevated version of it. So let's kind of break it down. It requires a little bit of independence to be able to play it. So let's kind of break down what's happening. So the first part is pretty easy, and that's the actual halftime triplet groove. And since this is a little bit more advanced video, I'm gonna burn through that part kind of quick. So the simple halftime triplet groove is just 1 T-ta, 2 T-ta, 3 T-ta, 4 T-ta, 1 T-ta, 2 T-ta, 3 T-ta, 4 T-ta, 1. Right? So hopefully you got that down. If you don't have that, definitely look at my other video because you won't be able to play this if you have not mastered that. So the next part is getting that triplet hi-hat, right? So that triplet hi-hat, or that funky hi-hat that's happening in the over here, basically what you'll need to do is first start with that triplet. 1 T-ta, 2 T-ta, 3 T-ta, 4 T-ta, which you're gonna normally play on the ride, but I'm playing it here just so we can kind of hear it, and we'll hear it a little bit clearer, separated between what my right hand's doing, what my hi-hat's doing. So basically this is, the hi-hat's gonna happen on 1 T-ta, 2 T-ta, 1 T-ta, 2 T-ta. Basically it's playing every other beat starting on the 1 T, on the upbeat of that first part. I know it sounds kind of confusing, but if you're just playing triplet, 1 T-ta, 2 T-ta, 1 T-ta, 2 T-ta, 1 T-ta, 2 T-ta, 1 T-ta, 2 T-ta, right? Then underneath that, you're just adding the snare. So now we go 1 T-ta, 2 T at the snare, 1 T-ta together, T-ta, 1 T-ta together, T-ta, 1 T-ta together, T-ta, right? So hopefully you can hear that on that snare hit. All three voices play at the same time, right? 1 T-ta, 2 T-ta, 1 T-ta, 2 T-ta, 1 T-ta, 2 T-ta. And the last thing is, and we'll keep it kind of simple, adding the bass drum in. So the bass drum is simply, to start, I recommend just putting it on 1, right? So we're just gonna go, if I'm just playing the hi-hat in the I'm playing on the rim, but the ride part, we're just going 1 T-ta, 2 T-ta, 1 T-ta, 2 T-ta, 1 T-ta. Now to add the snare, 1 T-ta together, T-ta, 1 T-ta together, T-ta, 1 T-ta together, T-ta, 1 T-ta together, T-ta, boom. Now put that on the ride. 1 T-ta, 2 T-ta, 1 T-ta, 2 T-ta, 1 right? And then what we'll do is we'll speed it up. 1 T-ta, 2 T-ta, 1 T-ta, 2 T-ta. And of course, the last thing, which I didn't kind of show, as I am putting ghost notes and stuff underneath it when I play it in real time, and you can do 1,000 variations on this, but basically I'm just filling in the little extra holes. So if you listen carefully while I play it, I'm putting a few little extra notes in there. 1 T-ta, 2 T-ta. So those extra notes, really simply, I'm just playing, for myself, I'm just playing. Right? So I'm going 1 T-ta, bucket to got, bucket to got, Bucket-da-da. Listen to it and bucket-da, bucket-da-da. And you can do a lot of different variations, but if you listen to it, that's kind of the simple gist. Right? And then the bass drum, you can use any configuration you want. So let's play it one more time, kind of at a little bit slower tempo. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then as you get comfortable with the groove, you can add all sorts of embellishments, right? And kind of put it up. So let's play it one more time at tempo with a few extra things. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that is the elevated version of the Halftime Triplet Groove.